So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Could it be the end? Yeah, it could be the very last time that I go into Best Buy. Well, at least looking for physical media. I don't really go in there for anything else. So let's get into some stores. Let's see if we can find anything new this week in the weekly movie hunt. I'm going to try giving my best shot. So stick around to the end and I'll show you if I picked anything up. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
We will go.
Hallelujah.
A hunting we will go.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we're on this rainy day. We're going to go into Walmart. If you haven't started supporting me on Instagram, you can. It's JeffMan316. But I'm not even expecting anything. I don't think there's any new releases really coming out. So we'll check. You know, this front rack looks pretty empty. Nothing but the same old stuff that's already out. The holdovers on DVD. That's about it. Over here on the side, they do have the Marsh King's Daughter. I know we saw that last week. I don't remember seeing this. I heard the bells, so that might be new. Did that come out this week or next? This what is this? The Flying Swordsman. There's supposed to be some new movies here. Warblade and The Exorcist. I saw people finding those in stores. I'm not going to look at another Walmart if that's all they're going to have, because I'm not interested in any of those. Maybe I'll throw up the covers here in a second. We can see it. But yeah, this is the same old stuff. So they haven't added anything new to this section here. So up here where the movies would normally be, there's with the cover of The Exorcist. Obviously we know that's a cheesy version of, throwback of The Exorcist. And we got Warblade and Far Haven. But I'm not interested in any of those three DVDs. If anybody sees that Exorcist, let me know. Let me know if it's any good. It could be a good knockoff of The Exorcist, but they got a lot of TV stuff in here now. There's a whole little section. Figured I'd show you that if anybody's looking. That Alf set was in my box set of the year video. Check that out. But they got Heroes. That's kind of cool. They got Seinfeld clearance in here. That's a really good deal for that. And what else they got? They got SpongeBob, Ren and Stimpy, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. So they got almost as many box sets of TV shows as they do DVDs. They got some so-called clearance down here. That's the Hunger Games Steelbook, the 4-movie set. Not a big fan of those, and I don't know what that is, but either way. So lots of TV sets. Then the $5 bin, they got that Paranormal Activity next to kin. I think the only way you can get that on Blu-ray is in that box set. News of the World. Look at that, The Mask, and then one of the worst sequels in the history of time, Son of the Mask.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Got a double pack of Scooby-Doo. Halloween Kills. A Tale of Two Guns. I never heard of that movie. So they got a few new things. Look at this. This $5 bin is like running over. Hey, all 4 Jackass movies. Then on the flip side, they had this movie Croc. Look, it's upside down, but either way, I did scan it. And that's only $5. So I remember that was being over in the regular section for $10 not too long ago. So, and then hey, we were joking about those little golden books last week. There's the Rock, Bob Ross. I figured I'd show you up close some of the ones they got. Pirates of the Caribbean, Goonies, Stranger Things. Yeah, I think I am going to pick up that Jaws one. Baby Shark. Speaking of sharks, look at there, Jaws and Baby Shark. So, yeah, I don't think I'll get the Dwayne Johnson one, but I'll get the shark one or the Jaws one. So, hey, look, they got these Zulu cups over here. I wonder if people go crazy for those like they did for those stupid Stanley ones that were in Target. Does anybody know what went on with those? Let me show you some footage here. Look at these morons. They think physical media collectors are crazy. Look at these morons heading up in Target fighting over those Stanley cups. But so speaking of Target, We'll go in here. Hopefully we won't have to fight anybody over movies. Let's get in here. If the damn door will open, look, they didn't even want me to come in.
Stop! Or I'll say stop again.
I've already looked casually at the movies. They didn't really have anything, but look, I'll hit up the wrestling figure aisle. I thought I'd show you a couple of those. They've repackaged the Legends now. And look, they got some cool new boxes. That's Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South. Look at this Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior. What is wrong with the coloring of this thing? It looks so bad. It's almost like I want to buy an Ultimate Warrior figure, another one, and put the accessories from that one on it.
Yeah.
They got Hulk Hogan. That was before he was... I don't think he was called Hulk Hogan back then. Was that when he was managed by Classy Freddie Blassie? But there's the 3 new Legends. They're only missing Andre the Giant. But just to show you, I will show you the movie section. They got holdovers on DVD and Blu-ray now. And they do have the 4K of The Exorcist in here. They don't have the 4K of Pet Sematary. Spirited Away, they got a Target exclusive there. Speaking of those, if you missed my video last week, they've got a lot of anime Target exclusives now that come with art print cards. So I figured I'd show you the few that they got in here. $15, that's a pretty good deal if you collect those. That's probably about the only reason they come up in Target now. So we're going across the road. We're going to go in Best Buy, and this will be sad. This will be one of the last times I'll probably go in there looking for movies. The first movie hunt I did back in, what was it, October of 2021, I was in Best Buy looking for Steelbooks. And maybe I'll link to that video, but there's another reason to watch it because it kind of is ironic. It links into this video. I'll let you know here in a few minutes. They need to mark all this stuff down. Nobody's going to buy any of this stuff at regular prices. Looks like that Equalizer 3 Steelbook was still on sale, and they got Saw X is on sale. Insidious is only $10. The Mist is not on sale. Let's head on to the back. I'm not going to edit a lot in this video since this is probably one of the last times I'll record in here. Unless they mark a lot of this stuff down and I'll come in here and show it to you. But I guess they're trying to get rid of stuff. They're consolidating everything onto this rack that's full now. They got some steel books there. Army of Darkness was $17.
Groovy.
Got Jackie Brown for $13. I have to look and see, is there any new special features on that Jackie Brown? I don't remember. You remember? I don't remember. I got a sneaky feeling some of these movies are on sale or at a different price, and they're not putting them on the tags out. Pope's Exorcist for $10. The Nun 4K. Maybe it's time I picked that up. Was that the first one or second one? You can see how interested I was in it. The Mortal Kombat's $10. The Catwoman Hunted is $15. They need to go ahead and clearance the Flash down. Spies in Disguise Steelbook $17. That Resurrection, that's a DVD. What the hell is that? It doesn't even have a price. Maybe they're giving that away. So we'll just slide down the wall of televisions until we get down to this little rack. Let's see the Sony stuff. Is any of that on sale? Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse, $10. Into the Spider-Verse, $15. Got the Spider-Man movies, $15 for 4Ks. So at least they are starting to reduce the prices down on a lot of this stuff. Equalizer 2, $14. Dracula's only $10. That's a good deal. I think I got that Black Friday at Amazon for $10. But Fifth Element, $10. The Machine, they had to give that away, I guess, for $10. A Man Called Otto was a really good movie, $10. Anything on this side? Most of this stuff is the same price as last week. Looks like Universal stuff and Paramount stuff. $13 for Paramount and like $10 or $11 for the Universal stuff. So we'll sneak down this aisle over here, coming from behind. This is where the main rack is. Hey, it's not empty. I thought it might be emptied out. One of them is, look at that, one section already totally empty, like they're sliding it all and consolidating it. So what do they got down here? King of Killers 13, The Boys Season 3 for 17. That's a good deal. So get in there and snatch those up. I'd like that Kill Room, but I want the 4K. The Creators 20. That's not a bad deal for the 4K of that. The Dead Zone, they haven't come down on some of this stuff, but there, the Kill Room is 26. I don't know if I won't wait on that one to see if they reduce it even more. Hopefully I'm going to catch some of this stuff on sale. Like I said, the Spider-Man 4K movies are 15. Looks like all of them. The Rosemary's Baby's 13. They went up on all those Disney Steelbooks back to 22. That's dumb.
That's too fucking high!
Even though this store's only got one, that's not in the right spot. So they got a lot of the regular Disney stuff for 13. Looks like a lot of the Paramount movies, like the Raiders movies, are 13. $16.99 for Crouching Tiger. I didn't even remember seeing that in here. Godfather set's 57. A lot of this stuff hasn't come down in price yet. Not seeing anything else. Hey, that John Wick set, 65. I think it was 59 here recently. What is this? Oh, I think I remember seeing that. Not much down there. They got the Yellowstone stuff. A little bit of that's on sale. I'll glance. This, like I said, it's probably the last time I record in here, so it's a little bittersweet. I don't want to leave without looking at everything, just to make sure. That way I also kind of know what they got in stock. I'll record it, better look back in case I want to check to see if anything's on sale over the next few weeks as they clear it out. Like I said, the manager I bumped into, and she told me there are no new movies coming in at all, of any. So whatever's on the shelf's all they're going to get. But they sure got a lot of this Shout stuff at regular price, like that My Bloody Valentine. How in the world are they going to sell that stuff unless they come down on the price? Oh well. So I guess we're going to get out of here. And hey, look, there's a Barnes & Noble right next door. So I'm going to slide in here and I'll tell you why once we get in here. Yeah, there's an Arrow 50% off sale going on. I thought I'd look and see if they had any Arrow titles. They got a little mini display over here, not much to it. So it's not 20% right now, it's 50%. I wonder if Amazon has already started matching the prices yet. I don't know. They got a lot of copies of the Warriors. So yeah, lots of Warriors and not much of anything else on this end cap. They got Legend. They got this Western Savage Gun set. Most of the time, Barnes & Noble is 30% off of a lot of their new stuff when it comes out anyway. Their prices are so damn high. So 50% actually helps. You know, it was what, Criterion? So I'm going to go ahead and skim down through here. There's 12 Monkeys. I'd want the 4K of that if I was to get it. .com for Murder I already have. I'm just looking for Arrow logos since they don't have an actual Arrow section. The American Werewolf in London is worth picking up. What is that? Assassination Bureau. I don't need any of those. That Barbarella set I've already picked up, and it was pretty much close to 50% off when I got it on sale. I have to check and see if I've got Basket Case. I don't know if I've got that yet. Black Cat, if that was the 4K, I might would think about getting that. It's a Michael Mann film. I know a lot of people shit on it and say it's not good, but it wasn't bad when I saw it. I wouldn't mind having it in 4K. There is a pretty good option there I might consider. Carlito's Way. Catch Me If You Can. That's a Steelbook. I didn't know they had a Steelbook of that. There's a pretty good Arrow set. They got the red Giallo set right there. I've got all those though. We were talking about Foul Play. I was with one of you guys. Why doesn't that have, that has a Blu-ray? Why doesn't all the Chevy Chase movies have a Blu-ray release? He's so popular. There's a couple more Arrow titles. I wish they had these things divided out into different sections. This is ridiculous. Django, that's the original. That was that Day of the Jackal. The Snake Girl, I don't think I need that. There's a set I've looked at before. Al Pacino Cruising, I've already got that. Creepshow 2, very underrated. I think I'm starting to like Creepshow 2 better than the first one. The House That Screamed, never heard of that. I'll have to look that up and see what that's about. The Iron-Fisted Monk. I'm not much into a lot of those Asian action flicks, kung fu, whatever you want to call them. Last House on the Left is good. I've talked about that on the channel, and The Last Starfighter is good. Both of those have good transfers. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein I haven't bought yet. I wasn't a huge fan of that movie. Yeah, not really interested in that stuff there. The Sacred Spirits. I was already sticking out of the shelf. Somebody must have been looking at that already. So somebody probably already beat me in here and got a lot of the good Arrow titles. If you're a movie hunter in the area, and I know there are a couple of them, let me know if you've watched my video. Put some comments down below. What did you buy? Any of you, what did you buy during this Arrow sale? I think it lasts through the beginning of February. My Stepmother as an Alien is a good movie. There was one I was looking for that I missed over here. Witness. I've never really been a great fan of that movie, but hey, it might be a good time to pick that up and revisit it. So the other one I had picked up, was Carlito's Way. So if I end up buying that, it's going to be ironic, because let's go back in time to my first movie hunt, October 2021, and I'll show you why I say that. So we're jumping right into the movie rack in the front. They got Steelbook City. You got the whole entire Star Trek complete series of the original series from the 60s. And 3 Steelbooks in a special case. That's kind of cool. What else they got over here? They got the Suicide Squad. They don't have any of the Steelbooks on the shelf. There's Inglourious Bastards. I got that. I'll be showing you that on the channel soon. No Clockwork Orange. Still got the Alfred Hitchcocks. Don't Breathe 2 just came out. Can't believe they don't have a Steelbook of that. These are cool. That's Frankenstein, the original Steelbook. Dracula. I'm not going to get those. Carlito's Way. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. So ironically enough, Carlito's Way was one of the first Steelbooks I picked up and showed you guys in my first movie hunt back in October 2021. And we just picked up and looked at the Arrow special edition version of Carlito's Way in Barnes & Noble. So that's pretty cool, right? So I'm going to show you this rest of this segment, and then we'll get back to the current movie hunt. Let's go. It's pretty neat. Didn't know they had a Steelbook of that. Apocalypse Now. I already have that on Blu-ray, so I'm not going to get the Steelbook. Old. Just picked that up, so maybe show you guys that on the channel. Hey, the 4K release of Silence of the Lambs. I didn't. Let's check online and see if we see anything else. The site that I usually use, the Digital Bits, didn't have hardly anything on their new release section as far as covers. So I'm looking at Orbit DVD site. You can see they got Mean Streets on there in 4K. This is a movie that's coming out next week, Cutting Class. I had pre-ordered it from them, but it's with something else that comes out like a week later, so I won't get it anytime soon. I know Lone Star came out on Criterion Blu-ray in 4K, and the Raid Redemption 4K Steelbook. I've got that on Blu-ray. I probably won't worry about getting the Steelbook. Blood Simple 4K. I know that came out from Criterion. That Wicker Man, I've got multiple copies of that. I got that big set, and I've got the Best Buy Steelbook if you guys want to check back at some of my hunts for those. But Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe, I don't know much about that. That Old Boy I'm interested in. So Varsity Blues is sold out on their site, but I've already pre-ordered that. I'll let you know. Suitable Flesh is one of the big things that came out recently. St. Ives is an old Charles Bronson movie. Split Image is an old James Woods movie. So they got a lot of good catalog stuff on their site that they get in. I like that they list it even if it's out of stock. I want that Stephen King documentary, so maybe I'll get that and you'll see if I pick that up. And then they got a lot of older catalog B-movie cheese here. So I think we're going to go home and I'll show you what I picked up. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. That's me on the sign. Yeah, we do live streams on the weekends, usually on Sunday nights if we're watching movies. Sometimes we watch WWE PLEs. That's premium live events. Yeah, let me talk to you about WWE Royal Rumble coming up. We're going to watch that. That'll be on a Saturday. So did I pick anything up? Actually, I did. I was kind of surprised. It's a dead week, so I'd ordered a couple things online just to have something for this video, but I picked up a few things in stores. So the first thing I went ahead and picked up Daisy Ridley and the Marsh King's Daughter. I actually heard a couple people speak highly of this movie, so I'd never heard of it, never knew anything about it, so I thought I'd pick it up. It's actually digital. It's Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So, and this is from Lionsgate. So I picked that up at Walmart. I think that was the only thing I had in there. They had in there that I wanted. They didn't even have any of the cheesy like $10 DVDs out, but I did show you what should have been out. So with that being said, we went from Walmart. Target obviously didn't have anything. It was kind of cool that they still have their physical media section. So hopefully, what I heard is they may put new movies out every 2 weeks. If that's the case, we'll look for some movies coming up. The next thing I picked up is I went ahead and went into Barnes & Noble. And why did I do that? Because it's Arrow Video time where they do their 50% off sale. So Barnes & Noble is the only store near me that usually has Arrow Video titles. I know sometimes Best Buy gets a few of them, but with them not doing physical media anymore. Speaking of Best Buy, I don't know. I mentioned it during the video, but just so you know, my local store, one of the managers told me they're not getting any more physical media in there. So that Man in the Iron Mask is probably going to be the last new title that was in the store. But either way, so I picked up Al Pacino and Sean Penn and Carlito's Way. Sorry to get off track there, but yeah, this was 50% off. I've been waiting for the Arrow sale to pick up that. I may pick up Witness. You know, don't shoot me. I'm not a huge fan of the movie Witness, but I really like Carlito's Way. Picked this up, the 4K of Varsity Blues. Didn't see this in stores. I had ordered this on Amazon. I pre-ordered it, so this arrived in time for me to do the video. And then the last few things I picked up online. Well, actually, I got two little stacks here. One is my Orbit DVD order came in during the week. And so I went ahead and picked up a few titles. I picked up Suitable Flesh. I've heard good things about it. I love Barbara Crampton, and she has done a lot of good marketing on social media for this thing, hyping it up, and I like her, so I'm looking forward to watching that. That'll be a first-time watch. I've seen a couple people pick up this documentary. It's a Stephen King documentary. They made it look like King on screen. It's talking about his books being adapted into into motion pictures. It says now a major motion picture. I thought that was cool, but that's kind of a cool cover because this is embossed, and then this has kind of got like a soft touch, but his glasses are slick color. Look at that. That's kind of neat.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Oh my God.
The carpet doesn't match the drapes. That's the Blu-ray cover, and that's the soft touch. So I like when they do that. It says it's got the 77-minute version of the film, and then it's got 105 minutes is the actual length of the main film. There's the back cover. They did the typewriter kind of like his glasses, where it's really shiny. So I thought that was kind of cool. The cover is awesome. Picked up 2 other titles from Orbit that arrived. One is a DVD of a movie that doesn't have an official Blu-ray release that I know of, but it's been years since I've watched Blood Beach.
And I love DVDs, right? I like to be about a decade behind everybody else, you know? So I'm just now getting into them. And it's a good time because they're cheap, right?
So I thought I would check that out again. This is a region-free, from what I read on their site, movie. So I'm pretty sure that this will, yeah, it's NTSC, so it's region all. So this will play on any player. You don't have to be region free. But yeah, I don't know. This is not it doesn't have a Blu-ray release, and I don't think it ever will. So went ahead and picked up Blood Beach. Haven't watched that in probably a couple decades, man. It might have been the last time I saw that was on VHS back in the day. That cover's pretty iconic. I remember seeing it in the video store. What about you? And last but not least, from Orbit, I picked up the 4K edition, which I already own this movie multiple times, but I really like this special edition. If you would like me to unbox it on the channel, I will, of Old Boy. And this is the original Old Boy, not the Spike Lee remake. It gets a lot of hate, but I kind of like it. This is from Neon. There's the back cover. It's a 4K and a Blu-ray with all the extras on it. So the only other thing I picked up was, if you caught my video last week where I was telling you Amazon had 3 for $33. I know there's some delay with a lot of the titles being kind of back ordered, that they'll arrive in a couple weeks, but mine actually came this week, and I was lucky enough to get all 3 with slipcovers. So I got Tom Hanks' The Green Mile. That's it. Speaking of a Stephen King adaptation, I got Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg, Two Guns. I've seen this movie. It's not the greatest Denzel movie. I know there's a Steelbook at Best Buy, but either way, yeah, that's not too bad of a movie there. And the last one I got is Shrek the Third, and I was happy to get a slipcover on that one. So yeah, I think all these matched as far as the slipcover. So that's a video I think I'm going to do, where I would like to discuss with you guys. Do you like slipcovers? If you do, why? And last but not least, somebody told me I probably should pick this up. Sorry. I got this book in Walmart. I went ahead and got the Jaws little golden book. Big Shark, Little Boat, A Book of Opposites. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, it's obviously a short read. Got it more as a collectible. The fucking problem with this is the book, I know it's supposed to be a children's book. It ends so different than the movie that I think it's hot garbage. So I just like having it. I'll probably just put it up on the shelf, part of my Jaws collection. So if you want to know and me to do a video to tell you what the difference is in the movie and this, maybe that would be a fun video to do. Let me know. But either way, so we got lots of cool stuff here. I got 4Ks, from Amazon. We got our last Best Buy movie hunt where I didn't pick up anything. I will tell you this, since I've done the movie hunt and I'm recording this, they've got a lot of stuff on sale on the Best Buy website going into next week. I may do a special video over the weekend, or maybe a live or something, where I talk about that, because they got some stuff on sale that I didn't see when I went into the store. So more to come with that. So what can you do to help me support the channel? You can like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. I thought you might ask, and if you do support the channel and you are a subscriber, hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. This is going to post before I do what I'm getting ready to say, so that way you'll know. The person still has not contacted me. I've contacted them multiple ways that won my 2,500 subscriber giveaway. I'm not going to add anybody new to the list, but the people that did participate, I'm going to run that damn thing again and pick a new winner, and we'll ship out the movie sometime next week. So when I hit 3,000 subscribers, I'll do another one. So anybody that's joining this physical media Jeffman 316 experience, now you'll have an opportunity now and then in the future to win more things. In one of the videos that I did, I'm not going to tell you which one, I'm giving away some digital codes. I did some digital code giveaways on my live stream a couple weeks ago. So I'm giving back to you because you guys support me. So that's about it. Until next time, boys and girls, this has been Jumpman 316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
See ya.